Hello!
Hello!
Welcome to the first ever episode of Magically Chaotic.
We are so excited, y'all. Like, this has been the longest time coming.
Longest time coming. 2 years.
Literally 2 years. Okay, so
not that we worked for 2 years.
That's not a lie. Okay, so it's been 2 years of like concept building.
Talks. 2 years of talks.
Yeah, and then a year of actually like somewhat putting in plans.
And only a couple months of really seeing it through.
Yeah, so it took us some time to actually get to the steps of making this podcast happen, but just know that this has been a long time coming.
Just know, it's been truly a dream come true.
Truly a dream come true.
Like, one thing about us.
Yeah.
Talking's our thing.
Yeah, we love to talk, and you guys don't know that because you may not know who we are.
Oh my gosh.
But actually you might, because currently we have, what, 35 followers on the gram?
No, I think we're up to 39.
You're kidding.
Maybe?
It better be.
Or
so shout out,
maybe it's 37.
Yeah, so.
Well, by the time this releases, it'll be 200,000.
High hopes. And so, yeah, we love to talk, and I guess we should kind of like start off with
maybe like tell them who we are.
Yeah, introduce ourselves, give y'all a little bit about us, and you want to kick it off with that?
Sure.
Yeah.
My name is Madison Pugh.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of the similar fun facts, so I'll just do them for both of us. We are both from very small towns. We both went to Auburn University, War Eagle.
Legal.
And we both now live in Birmingham. And we have, let's see, for my job that I do for work every day, I'm an accountant, and Claire does something that's not that.
I am a category analyst for Lowe's, actually, so I work remotely, and it's so much fun. And
Be a home improvement girl.
Be a home improvement girl.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we have always loved, obviously, to talk, and we have been friends since Auburn. I would say we really got close last year.
I would agree.
Because we were acquaintances at Auburn.
We were acquaintances.
Like, I knew you.
I would say we got close my grad school year.
Yeah, so 2 years ago.
Towards the end.
Yeah.
What was how did we come together?
I think Disney World is really kind of the first stepping stone in that.
Yeah, I think so. Well, that's like the first stepping stone.
Yeah. Disney World was the first, which over time you're going to learn more about our little friend groups and all that jazz, because they are our heart, soul, and our life. But for the most part, we've been kind of like friends for 2 years, but I feel like we've gotten really, really close in the last year.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
Like, I lived with you last summer, essentially.
She did. Yes.
And so, yeah, but we really have always wanted to start a podcast, and we kind of just wanted to tell y'all why. But before we get into that, should we get them into the first segment that we're going to do every week?
We should. I think that's incredible.
Good way to kick it off. So,
the way we'll kick it off every week, actually.
If you haven't noticed from the title of the show, it's called Magically Chaotic. And it's for a reason.
It is for a reason.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that later, but one of the things we want to do is start off every week telling you guys
about our magical moment of the week and our chaotic moment of the week.
Yeah.
Because we are magical girlies with a lot of chaotic things that happen to us.
Yeah, just like everybody, you know?
Just like everybody. But everyone should share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
do you want to do yours first?
Yeah, okay.
Your magical moment?
My magical moment, I guess. Okay, I'll start with magical moment.
Okay.
So, okay, we're recording this. This is going live on December 5th. Currently, it's December 1st. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Happy birthday to me and Claire.
Yeah, just first of all, we want to say happy birthday to ourselves. Our birthdays are the 12th and the 19th, so we will be celebrating all month.
Yes.
And along with that, my mind went blank on that. But anyway, we're recording this the week after Thanksgiving, okay? And so I guess I'm kind of like recapping. I really could go far back as I want because we haven't had a podcast
You could go back to birth.
Literally. But I will say the most recent like magical moment was probably just the week of Thanksgiving overall. Like, I love Thanksgiving. I spent it with my boyfriend and his family, and that was amazing. And then Friendsgiving, that was amazing. We have like a friend group in Birmingham. Shout out to all of you guys.
Yeah, all 39 followers on Instagram. I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's our whole audience. And so that was a lot of fun. We played adult hide and seek. Not even adult hide and seek.
No, just straight up hide and seek.
And our friend,
with full-grown adults.
Yes, yeah, all in our mid-20s at least.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was really fun. And it was kind of fun to spend Thanksgiving like different this year. Like, I feel like I've done Friendsgiving before, but not on that level.
Yeah, I don't know that I have. Well, I mean, I've done Friendsgiving with other friends, like
Yeah.
this year,
Mhm.
but this was the first time that I've done it with
Yeah.
our friends.
Yeah.
And it was so fun.
I want to do it for Christmas too.
I said that as if my other friends aren't my friends. But they are. Everyone is.
We're just the favorite ones. I'm kidding.
Oh!
I'm kidding.
No,
I have
no.
other friends too that I've done Friendsgiving with. But yeah, it's so nice.
But I never played hide and seek at a Friendsgiving. That was a differentiating moment.
Can I be honest? I've never played hide and seek at any party.
No way.
Yeah.
That wasn't a usual thing for you?
It's not, surprisingly.
Hmm.
So yeah, that was my magical moment. What was your magical moment?
My magical moment was the photo shoot we did to prepare for this. And if you follow us on Instagram, which you should, you'll see some pictures from there.
Can we do that at Magically Chaotic Podcast?
That's us.
Yes.
That was so fun. I've never really done a photo shoot before, so it was like really fun to, get dressed up and get your picture taken.
It was so
And
much fun.
pretend and like get called pretty.
Yeah. And if you do follow us on Instagram, you're going to be seeing a lot of photos coming soon.
Because we took a lot.
We cannot just do a huge photo dump. No. There's like too many good ones.
Yeah,
shout
there's
out
so
to
many good
Clara.
ones. Shout out Clara. Those were
Yeah.
incredible pictures, and we had the best time taking them.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Made me feel like a superstar.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we did 3 looks and they were so much fun. And I'm ready to do it again.
Me too. At any time.
Yeah, truly. It doesn't even have to be for the podcast. It was just a really good time.
Yeah, it was actually so fun.
Yeah.
So chaotic moment
Oh
now?
my gosh. Okay, so I have.
I'm so nervous because I don't know what her chaotic moment is. And she told me she wasn't going to tell me until we started.
Yeah. Let me just say,
This is going to be a real reaction.
it involves a crime.
A crime?
A crime. Currently it is Thursday. I have had the most chaotic Thursday that I have had.
Hold the phone.
Yeah. Okay. Hold
No,
it.
put it back. Pick it back up. I
Picking
need
it
to.
back. So essentially, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, it's not that crazy, but a hit and run.
At the apartment?
Yeah. So I was working from my boyfriend's apartment today, right? And he has street parking. Okay. And my car was just sitting out there doing its best.
It wasn't your car.
My car got hit.
Your car got hit?
Yeah.
Claire!
Yeah, my car got hit. So, I go out there because I'm gonna go on my little Dunkin' run, right? And I go to get in my car, and then I notice my gas pump is open, and I'm like, what the heck is my gas pump doing open? And then I look, there's a huge black stripe going all the way across my car, but it's like one of those scratches that you can like scratch off. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like it's like just the paint.
But then I get to looking some more, and my side rear view mirror is like fully off, and the cap, like the white cap, like I have a white car, is like not on there. Like it's just the wires, and it's like busted. Like the mirror, the side of it is busted, and then there's 2 businesses that's right beside my boyfriend's apartment, and the cap to my car is sitting in the middle of the parking lot. And
Oh,
so it
my
looked like
Lord.
it had just happened. Because I know it didn't happen last night because I had like been out to my car I think earlier in the day, and this was at like 11 a.m.
Yeah.
I was like, what do I even do in this moment?
What did you do? Did you call the police?
Can I be honest, the very first thing I did?
Please.
I went to Dunkin'.
Fled the crime scene. Who cares about my mirror? I need coffee.
I had to pick up for work, and I was like, okay, we'll worry about
Okay, priorities. Oh my gosh.
And like, okay, so, and then anyway, before that I had texted Tyler, and I was like, what do I do? I knew he had a meeting, so I didn't want to call him.
Yeah.
And like freak him out or anything. And he called me right when I got back, and he was like, the first thing you should do is take pictures and don't move your car.
So that's what I would have thought what you would have
This has
do.
never happened to me before, so I'm holding my coffee, and I'm like, okay, yeah, let me take some pictures real quick.
Oh yeah, I haven't moved.
Literally. And so he was like, okay, what you need, I'm just surprised like that people know the steps to do when this happens.
I feel like you just called the police.
See, I would have never thought that. Well, he was like, okay.
I wouldn't have taken pictures. I would have just immediately called. Well, what I would have actually done is I would
Yeah.
have immediately called my father.
Yeah.
And then he would have instructed me properly.
Yeah. Well, Tyler took that role today.
Tyler,
And he really
did well.
He gave me a step-by-step
Seems.
action plan. He's like, okay, first of all, don't move your car. Second, go take some pictures. Third, you need to go to those 2 businesses because
First
they
of
have
all,
cameras everywhere.
X off on that one.
You know what? They have I got very lucky in the spot
Oh,
that I
isn't it
parked,
like the rental? Isn't there like a rental car?
where there's that, and then there's the other businesses beside it. I don't know if I want to give away exactly where it is. You know, the other places.
Oh yeah,
beside
the parking
it.
lot.
Yes.
I got you.
Yeah. Because you know everyone in the world's listening.
Because they're gonna come find us.
Yeah. But anyway, they have like so many cameras, and I was like, okay. And he was like, go in there and ask them what the process is. And then he was like, the next
For
step-
getting the footage.
Yeah. And then he was
Oh.
like, call your insurance and then they're gonna tell you to file a police report. And I'm like, Tyler, you need to really look into working in insurance. Like
you should just be, we should get him a telephone number,
Literally.
advertise it. Did you get a hit and run? Call Tyler.
Literally. And I was like, how do you know all this? But you know, he did. Tyler's my boyfriend, by the way.
Yeah, she's just been talking about him. I thought about saying it for you, but I was like, he's not my boyfriend, so I can't say that.
It's not like an operator or anything, like just like someone.
Yeah, he was a random 911 operator.
But anyway, so I went into there, and guess what the woman said at the first, there's 2 businesses, so I went into the first one, and I'm like, hey girl, I know this is so random, because they are not in business for this, and I was like, I'm gonna need your security footage. And I was like, somebody hit my car, and I told her what happened, and then she was like, you know what's so funny? Someone just came in here, and she said, I don't remember his name, but I think he had a name tag on, and for the, I'm not gonna give his name away, but just know, before this, I was ready to get him. His name's Paul, okay? He came in there.
What did Paul do?
He came in there and he told him himself. He was like, hey, is this y'all's car? I just hit it. So the guy came forward and said he hit my car, right? And then she was like, I told him it's not my car, no one in this business. And he didn't leave any contact information, didn't leave a sticky note. So then he went to the next business, and she was like, go ask them. And I went next
Okay,
door.
but at least Paul tried.
Oh, Paul tried.
Okay,
Paul continues to try, just know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
I don't know where this is going.
yeah, I went to the next business, and like they went and they got their manager out there, and they were like, oh my god, Paul was just here, and he was trying
tell
to
you what happened.
Yeah, and they were like, we saw you have an Auburn tag, and we were trying to figure out like who in here, because we have a lot of Auburn grads that work here, and they were like, we knew it was none of ours, but we told him to go to the apartment complex and tell them. So then I go down to the apartment complex, and the guy's like, yeah, no one named
the
Paul.
front desk.
Yeah, no one's been here.
Okay.
So then I'm like, well, shoot. And then I call my insurance. I'm like, hello, I've been involved in a hit and run. And they're like, you do have to file a police report in order to get that file on your insurance. So then I call the local police station. They don't answer the phone. And I'm like, you probably need to answer the phone.
Yeah.
So then I call a different one. And then,
Are you just calling like the phone number on Google?
Yeah, I'm not calling 911.
Okay.
So
probably a good reason.
Yeah. So then I called them, and then they sent a dispatcher over. Is that the word? Anyway, he comes over with the lights on and everything, and I'm like, no,
dramatic.
I need a senior. I was like freaking out. I was like, am I in trouble? Literally, it looked like, and then he parked his police car like in the middle of the road, like stopped the road.
Why?
Yeah, and then he
For what reason?
And then he filed the police report. It was actually a very easy process, but then he gives me the card, and he's like, this is what you're going to need for your insurance. They're just going to want to know this number. It takes a few days for it to go through, blah,
Like
blah,
the
blah.
claim number or whatever.
Yeah, and so I was like, wow, that was so easy. I get a call from another police officer, and they're like, hey, just want to let you know that Paul came by the station.
Paul, why? Why did he just go to the apartment complex?
All he had to do was leave a sticky note on my car. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's literally it. He could have asked the businesses for a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Paul got in his, okay, but let's shout out Paul for his humanity, because he really said, I will go every step that I need to make sure that this car knows that I hit it.
Well, they said, you know what they said? They said he was like, number one, extremely sorry for what he did. And I'm like, good. And then two, they said that he got sick and couldn't see.
Paul.
I think Paul might have been texting, honestly.
Paul was texting.
Yeah.
Paul, baby.
But yeah, so
Got sick and
anyway.
couldn't see. You shouldn't be operating a machine vehicle.
Literally, and it was the weirdest spot to get sick and not be able to see. 'Cause
Just
it's
right there by your car.
right there by my car, and a huge empty parking lot. So Paul, shout out to you. You have made my day chaotic.
Go off, Paul. But at least he didn't like hit and run.
Yeah, no, he did
He
not.
turned himself in.
He didn't. At first, I put on my Nancy Drew pants because I was
You
ready
said I'm
to
a five. You
get that security footage, and I'm gonna find Paul myself.
Yeah.
But Paul turned himself in. So yeah, I
That's
hate
a-
dealing with things like this.
That's like, shocking
Yeah.
to me.
So
I'm sorry that happened to you.
No, I'm ready to hear your chaotic.
My chaotic moment has not a thing on that. That's very, very chaotic.
We're happy it's over.
Wait, are they gonna fix your car?
So they are gonna fix my car. I have not gotten like the police, like the actual report about like his insurance yet.
Oh, okay.
They said they were gonna add it to the report. I don't know what that means. Like, where do I go to look at this thing? I'm gonna put a pin in that and worry about that tomorrow. Though.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
I don't think anything can be done at this
Yeah.
time of the evening
Yeah.
about it.
So we'll figure that out.
Yeah. Okay, so my chaotic moment involves no crimes,
No crimes.
except for the crime against Auburn fans.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good one.
My chaotic moment was, so we went to Auburn, like we said earlier, and we went to the Iron Bowl this past weekend in Tuscaloosa. And whenever I tell you, the people there don't like us.
They were so rude.
They were so rude.
But should we make it clear that we have Alabama fan friends?
Sure. Do I think it excuses the behavior? No.
No. Yeah.
My dad's an Alabama fan.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. But he doesn't.
He doesn't treat me poorly.
No. We talked about this the other day that, like, well, I have never been to an away game.
An enemy campus.
I've never been to an enemy campus, especially on a game. Well, I've been not on a game day.
And then this is like top #1 enemy.
Yeah.
So it was like really just, whoo-wee.
Yeah, it was.
It just chaotic all the way around. Felt like a fever dream. But also so fun at the same time, magically.
Yeah.
It was a magic.
Well, chaotic doesn't always have to be bad. It was just a lot of chaos.
It was just like constantly ensuing things happening. And it was really fun because we were with our friends.
Yeah.
So like our friends made it super fun, but like, I mean, some of these people.
Yeah, they were not happy that we were there. They would have been okay if
we were dead.
Yeah, they literally would have, honestly. Yeah, we met some like not so nice people. But
We did.
You know what?
We made it through and we lost the football game. War Eagle.
War Eagle all the way.
Every day. But yeah.
Yeah, I felt like we would have welcomed them onto our campus.
Because we do
better.
every year.
Yeah.
Well, every other year.
Every other year. Well, basketball too.
Huh?
I think with basketball. I think
Oh, like basketball games.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
It's not as like crazy business as the Iron Bowl.
yeah.
Anyways, that was my chaotic moment. So
Yeah. I feel like that was a good one. Those were solid, magical, and chaotic moments for the week.
yours was so solid.
The chaotic one, I wish that wasn't mine. You know what I mean? Like, I wish.
Is it bad for me to say that I don't wish that because it wouldn't have been as good for you to say on here?
Yeah.
That's bad.
No, it's not. I mean, it's true. But
I don't wish that you had to go through
I gotta
it.
do it for the content, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe next week will be your week because I would like to tap.
I don't want to get my card hit and ran.
Yeah.
That's like
but maybe you'll have someone good like Paul.
#0 thing on my bucket list.
Yeah. It was never, yeah. I wouldn't ever.
So actually, I do take that back. I'm really sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I didn't want you to see my chaotic moment, so this is a card that I drew to remind me what it was. I wish y'all could see it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, we have our notepads here.
Yeah, these are our notebooks. This is what started the whole franchise.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We can show them to the YouTube.
Literally.
Mine's green. If you're listening to this on podcasts, we also have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
If you want to skip over there and see us in real life,
Please go subscribe. It would mean a
like
lot.
and subscribe
Like
at
and
Magically
subscribe.
Chaotic
Leave
Podcast.
us a comment.
A good one.
A good one.
Don't say nothing mean.
Please don't. We're very sensitive.
We'll cry. Anyways, so I guess we should start talking about why we started this podcast.
Yeah, like why are we here in the first place? You know?
Yeah. What are we gonna talk about? What kind of content are we gonna produce for you guys every week?
Yeah, what made us decide to do this in the first place? Like so many things to cover.
So many things.
So overall, the name of the podcast is Magically Chaotic.
It is.
And can we be quite frank?
Frank.
That is the main thing that was holding us back.
That's what stopped us. That is what stopped us. So these little friendly notebooks here, they have the marked date of the day that we've decided that our name was going to be Magically Chaotic. September 27th.
Yeah, of this year. But we started talking about what the name would be September of
Last year. A whole year of empty brains.
We literally had like 20 show ideas of what we would talk about, but no names. So
But
therefore
no
we couldn't
names.
start.
Because you can't start a podcast without a name.
Yeah. So one night in September,
At a sushi restaurant.
Sushi
Shout out
Village.
Sushi Village.
Delicious sushi.
Really, we should get that really soon.
I would
Anyways.
actually love that
Yeah.
because we get our best ideas in there.
We do.
We sat in there and we were like, okay, what is our podcast going to be about?
Like, we were in there for like probably 3 hours.
Yeah, they probably were concerned as to why we were not leaving.
We
the
also
restaurant.
brought these notebooks in there. So we walked into the sushi restaurant with notebooks and pens and sat down.
like it was a student center or something. Like,
Yeah, literally. Like it was a student center.
literally.
We were studying.
Yeah, and eating sushi at the same time. I did that all the time in Auburn.
Me too.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
So, we bought it. We were like, we're not leaving until we come up with a name, and we knew we wanted it to be something that had. We didn't want it to be our names like Madison and Claire.
Yeah.
But if you haven't caught on, the M and the C in Magically
Magically
Chaotic.
Chaotic, Madison and Claire.
Yeah, that's our names. So, and what it's going to be about. Do you want to kind of explain that?
Yeah, so it's gonna be about us.
Woo!
But no, for real, we're gonna talk about just like, we do a lot of fun things that we
Yeah.
love sharing.
Mhm.
We're in our 20s, so figuring life out.
Mhm. And life overall is magical and chaotic. And I
All
feel
at the
like-
same time.
Yeah, hopefully down the road we'll have guests we're going to interview.
We love talking to people.
Yeah, and we have a lot of things going on that we want to talk about and cover.
We go a
And-
lot of places, we see a lot of stuff.
Because our original concept, we can tell them, was our bucket
A
list.
bucket list.
And it was going to be the bucket list podcast where we were going to go and do things and then come back and like talk about it.
Yeah.
Which we're still going to do those things.
For sure.
But we were like, there's so much more that we want to cover.
Yeah, so we changed it to encompass everything.
Yeah, because, you know, there's too much to talk about.
There's way too much to talk about.
And so that's like the overarching, like what it's going to be about. And like this episode is essentially just mostly like wanted to share that with you guys and introduce ourselves. And then, yeah, it's going to be a fun time.
It is gonna be a fun
You're
time.
in for a wild ride. Should we be honest with them?
I don't know what we're being honest about, but yeah.
So
You should always be honest.
I'll say the other night,
Oh,
another negative. This was honestly going to be my chaotic moment of the week.
was
until
the other
today.
night.
So yeah, a few nights ago, Madison and I actually started recording this podcast, and then we went to edit it, and it was like super blurry. But I'm really happy that we had that happen because
It was so awkward talking. Like, it was like the air in here was thicker than I've ever felt before. Hard to breathe. It was like, what is going on? Me and Claire are acting like it's the first time we ever met in our lives.
we had Chick-fil-A. We ate at her table, and I think we said maybe 5 words. We were being so weird.
Which is so weird for us.
We never shut up, and when I tell you, I couldn't think of anything to talk about. I was like, I
Brain
don't
dead.
know.
But you were like, so where are you from?
Yeah. That's essentially like how Akko Taco
It was so awkward, Taco.
And so it was for the best because we went back to edit this and I was like, oh my word, it was like blurry. So hopefully over time, the podcast will get more and more clear, more and more precise and perfect. But
And less awkward.
yeah, and less and less. I feel like we're not being awkward.
I don't think we're
today.
being awkward today.
No, I don't. That was a good test run the other day. So
It was what we needed to break through the ceiling.
yeah, I don't even know where that really came from, but essentially I just felt like I had to get that off my chest or
It's okay.
yeah,
You had to get it out.
yeah, I feel
And
better.
that's it. You feel relieved.
Yeah, I do. I feel like we're being
Yeah.
honest.
That was a very chaotic time. It really was.
Yeah. So yeah, is there anything else about like why we started the podcast or the name, like where it came from that we needed to cover? Because I feel like that's like the bulk of like the why, and so
Yeah, I think that's really it. I don't think.
yeah. But that's not it for the show. Let me tell you.
Oh,
We're
you
about
tell
to-
me what.
We're about to get into the best part of the show.
Buckle your
honestly.
britches.
Should we go ahead and hop into it?
Well, I have to remember what it's called first.
Yeah.
And I don't remember
I
because it's not on
remember.
my piece of paper.
Well, did you hear about?
Oh my gosh, did you hear about?
Did you hear about? Okay. So, you want to explain to him?
Do you want to explain it?
You give him the 411.
Okay, so did you hear about?
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be our little segment
Mm-hmm.
about anything, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Pop culture, the latest news,
Mhm.
what we heard this week that we are so excited to share,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
ranging from our favorite food
Yeah.
of the week
Yeah.
to the most recent New York Times header.
Yeah. So
Front
essentially,
page.
every week, depending on like the main topic of the show, it may be different. Like, how many did you hear about topics that we have?
Right.
But this week we each have 3 topics that we're so excited to share, and so we're just gonna be like, hey Madison, did you hear about blank? And so every single week it's gonna be different and fun, and we will keep you up to date on all the current news stories and everything in our life.
Yeah. Do you
So-
want to go first? So Claire,
Yeah.
did you hear about?
Did I hear about what? Oh wait, do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
And share mine.
Wait, you should have said that.
I should have. I have a good one that we can start off because it kind of involves both of us.
Let's do it.
Because it's something I want to know about you. You know what it's gonna be?
I know this.
Madison,
What?
did you hear about Spotify Wrapped?
Oh
and
my gosh,
Apple
I
Replay? Is that what
did.
it's called?
Apple Replay, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I have that because that's for weirdos.
Is it? Because that's what
That's
I have.
what he
Can I have a confession?
Please.
Spotify is the most confusing app of all apps.
You're literally kidding.
I'm not kidding. I think it is so confusing. I don't like the dark, how it's like dark mode all the time. I don't have my phone on dark mode.
What?
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
I like the dark.
like, I understand it because every single human I know pretty much has it on dark mode. But I feel like Spotify is only for the people that like their phone on dark mode.
Do you think that's it?
I don't know.
Are you willing to make that public statement?
No, because I feel like I don't know enough about. I do only listen to podcasts on Spotify. I don't know why that is.
Well, a lot of Spotify is a podcast place.
Yeah, like newly. I was listening to The Toast earlier today talking about how Spotify has improved.
Yeah, well, they sign people to only play on Spotify.
Yeah. I think
Like
that's-
Armchair Expert.
Yeah.
Did you know I'm talking about Armchair Expert? I hate to interrupt you.
Yeah, no, I did.
I was like,
They were saying that nobody really talks about Armchair Expert.
I was like, you're joking me.
Okay, Armchair Expert is really what got me into listening into talk.
But I saw
That's
what they meant. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see what they meant though, because like they really don't ever like drop any tea on there. Like it's never like
Yeah.
something that people have to talk about. But
Yeah.
it's definitely something that people listen to.
Yeah, they're right though. Like,
Yeah.
but I enjoy those kinds of conversations.
I
Like,
do too. I love a conversation.
because it's not like PR related. For
Yeah. It's
I
like
mean-
just normal talking to someone.
I will say a lot of the times the guests they do have coming on there do have something dropping, but they wait until the very end to even talk about that subject. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, they usually do have like a book or something. coming
Yeah,
out.
which is fine. Like, I understand.
Yeah, but then it's like they say one sentence about it.
Yeah, and I think that's so respectable.
I do too, because then they talk about themselves the whole time.
Yeah, but The Toast is literally like my favorite podcast, and it has
Mhm.
quickly become. We're big toasties,
Big
toasters, not toasties. Wow, I'm such a fan. Big toasters.
They'll
fair-
understand.
Yeah. So anyway, Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah, Spotify.
So who?
Apple Replay.
Yeah, I can share with you my.
Oh,
top,
please do. I'll get mine pulled up too.
My top song is so embarrassing. Okay.
You explained to me what it was, but like I still don't really understand.
About Apple Replay?
No, about your top song.
Okay. So it's not technically on Apple Music, which is the funny part. So there was a song, it was never released. It's called Don't Tell Nobody, I think is the name of it, by Jeremiah and Tink. And it went viral on TikTok earlier this year. Like it's like a clip, like girls were singing over it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have not heard that song in like 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Not 10 plus years, 5 plus years. That was how old?
10
I was
plus
12.
years. We were
It was
12.
probably like 5 years ago when this song came out, maybe a little bit longer, but it never came on Apple Music to my knowledge.
Yeah.
I used to listen to it like on, what's that random music app? That people-
SoundCloud?
SoundCloud or YouTube Music.
Mhm.
This song definitely is not 10 years old. But anyway,
So like, is there just a random version of it?
yeah, it's like some random person. It's called H2O.
How did you begin to find that?
I tapped in the lyrics. So you can like type in the lyrics onto Apple Music.
Oh, and it'll find the song.
Yeah, and I used to like sing the song all the time, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have not listened to that in so long. So that ended up being my top song of the year.
Okay.
What was your top song of the year?
That's a good question.
I cannot.
Do we have a problem?
So that was my number 2.
Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting because I don't feel like I actually listened to that song that much this year.
I feel like I did.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I listened to it a lot.
Mine get really embarrassing.
Okay, all I have is my top 5. Replay does like 10, don't they?
No, Replay your top songs.
Yeah.
They do your top 100, and you can download it as a playlist.
Oh, well, Spotify does the playlist too.
Just with 5 though?
Yeah. No, with all of them. But they only list out the top 5.
See, mine are literally so embarrassing.
Okay, let's get number 2. That was Do We Have a Problem? Number 3.
Number 3 is 40 Gang.
That's a good song there.
Yeah, it is. Then iPhone by DaBaby and Nicki Minaj. Just because I
Oh my
literally-
gosh, your number 5 is my number 2.
Really?
Bussin'.
Bussin'? Yeah. I only listen to Nicki Minaj verses if she's in like someone else's song, I'm not gonna lie. Then it's Best I Ever Had remix with Nicki Minaj and Drake. Drunken Love remix, which well, it's like 5 years old. The next one's really embarrassing.
Get it out.
Freaky Girl by Gucci Mane. These are like my workout songs. So, and then the next one is even worse. The No Flex Zone remix with Nicki Minaj. Again, I only listen to her verse in that.
Okay.
And in this game for 5 years, that one. And then
yeah.
Roger That by Young Money. And I must say that has been in my top 10 for the past like 3 years in a row. Just because of the Nicki Minaj verse.
Wow.
Love my girl. Okay, so those were my top 10 songs. What were
Okay.
your top songs?
So we only have 5 on Spotify, but my number 1 was Do We Have a Problem? My number 2 was Bussin'. My number 3 was In Jesus' Name.
Amen. Balance.
My number 4 is I'm On One.
I love it.
My number 5 was Fear Is Not My Future.
Right. That's amazing. And that's what you call balance, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm like, what?
yeah.
It's like the complete opposite spectrums of the world.
No, I love that though.
I do love Jesus and Nicki Minaj.
Who are your top singers?
Number one,
Mm-hmm.
Nicki Minaj.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how you know.
That's how you know.
Number two, Lil Baby.
He was my number 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Number three, Maverick City Music.
Beautiful.
Can we plug?
Yeah, I went
Do you
to-
listen to them?
I went to their concert.
You did?
When they came to Birmingham. Yeah.
They're so good.
So, I've never heard more beautiful.
Beautiful voices.
Literally. It was
Blessed
like,
by the Lord.
you know, like they talk about nails on a chalkboard? It was the exact opposite of what that could ever possibly
Heavenly.
be. in
Literally
the world.
heavenly.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's what people are gonna sound like when you get to heaven.
Yeah. Literally.
Like no better experience. Anyways, okay.
So effortless.
Number four, Beyonce.
She was my number 3.
Oh, she was higher on yours than mine.
Yeah. Surprising.
That's
Very
not
surprising,
good, Madison.
actually.
That's not good. Well, I will say that her album this year just didn't do it for me.
It didn't do it for me either.
And I love her.
Madison loves Beyonce. I mean, like, I love Beyonce, but you love...
I love
You
Beyonce.
love Beyonce.
Like you love Nicki more than I love Nicki.
I do. I love Nicki so
And I
much.
love Beyonce more than she loves
Yeah.
Beyonce. And then my number 5 was Elevation Worship.
Beautiful.
So again, great mix.
Yeah. That was a great mix. It really was. Mine was Nicki. Megan Thee Stallion was my number 2. Beyonce number 3. Taylor Swift number 4. Lil Baby number 5. And then mine gives you your whole top 10. And then I went to Doja Cat, Drake, City Girls. Once again, that KBN, Cable London, whoever made the fake song on.
You really listen to that song.
I did not think I even listened to it that much.
You know, you do.
And then Future, which is very random. But yeah, and then Midnights by Taylor Swift ended up being my top album because I've listened to it 188 times.
Wowzers. How's that feel
It feels great.
to be a Swiftie?
It does. We'll get into that some more today.
Okay.
Don't you worry, sister.
Don't you worry, little heart. I'm gonna be exposed.
You are. She is. Just wait, guys.
Okay, so did you hear about
Did I hear about what, Madison?
Black Panther?
I sure
You know why you heard about it?
Why?
Because we watched it together.
We did.
Okay, that movie was so good.
So stinking good. And should we tell them? If you don't want spoilers.
Yeah, we are gonna spoil it.
Just, yeah.
We'll talk about it for no more than 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So from right now, fast forward to 3 minutes from right now, if you
Yeah.
don't want spoilers.
Yeah. So go ahead. Okay.
And now,
Incredible.
incredible movie.
First thing that comes to mind when you think of that movie.
The ending.
The ending.
So shocking.
Yeah.
I honestly was not expecting it.
Yeah.
Should I just like say it
Yeah.
since they already fast forwarded?
Yeah.
Okay, at the end, they bring out his son.
Yeah.
The last thing I thought was gonna happen.
Last thing.
Was it, did you?
No, I had no thoughts of that even
Me either.
happening
No, me either.
whatsoever. And also I would have said the people that have not seen the movie yet are not real like Marvel people.
I do know one person who hasn't seen it that would be offended.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sure you're gonna love it. You're
It's Lydia.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry, Miss Lydia. Lydia's her roommate and our great
Yeah,
friend.
we love Lydia.
So yeah, no, I mean, life gets busy.
Life does get
I do
busy.
understand that. We ended up having to see it on a Monday night.
There were 5 people in the movie theater. Me and Claire were 2 of them.
Yeah.
And it was literally,
Yeah.
one person got up to leave before the Marvel clips were over.
Yeah.
No, actually, everyone did.
Yeah, well, except the girl behind us.
Yeah, she left. She left literally as soon as the movie was over. I was like, you're not a true Marvel fan, my girl.
Literally.
My girl.
Yeah.
But anyways, that movie was literally so good. It is so long. The movie was
Yeah.
so long. But like, everything's going the whole time, so like, you don't even realize how long it is.
Yeah, and one thing I want to say is a lot of Marvel movies, they have so many different things of outer space and Earth. This is the first one I think I've seen with water.
And you were very into the water.
I was so into the water.
Yeah.
I love a good water story.
The water was really not expected.
Yeah, it did a really good setup for the future Marvel movies to come.
That's so true.
And so that was amazing. I love how the sister took over, whatever. I know there was...
Yeah, that was, and super emotional in the beginning
Oh my
because
gosh,
of
yeah.
Chadwick being dead.
Yeah, the tribute they had to him was incredible, but very emotional.
Very emotional. They did a very good job.
I was nervous the whole movie was going to be like that
Sad. They recovered.
They did recover.
I feel like they did a really good balance of like paying tribute to his role
Yeah.
and then getting into the excitement of the movie.
The mother passing away.
That heartbreak.
Did not see that coming.
Dude, they pulled so many stunts.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of them.
I love her. And then what else was... Oh, did you see the new Guardians of the Galaxy trailer came out today?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch that when this is over.
Yeah. It didn't give a whole lot of I feel like a lot of the first trailers don't. I honestly, okay, for Black Panther, I didn't really know what it was fully going to be about.
I didn't either. I had watched the trailer, but it was like I barely watched it.
Yeah.
And it didn't, I don't remember the trailer giving away much.
Yeah, that's how this one, the Guardians one is. Like it shows some things, but it.
Did I even watch the trailer for Black Panther?
It came out a long time ago, I feel like. So you might have watched it through like one time, maybe scrolling on Twitter.
Yeah,
where I typically see my
probably.
trailers.
Yeah, Twitter is good for trailers.
Yeah.
But yeah, such a good movie. We have to stop talking about it now.
I pooped.
Well, we technically have 10 more seconds, so say anything you want.
Great, maybe go see it. Like they already have, I guess.
Yeah, if they're still here.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we will be done speaking of Black Panther.
I'm so excited to get into this next subject.
I'm excited too. I don't know what it is.
So Madison, did you hear about
What?
Taylor Swift's tickets on Ticketmaster?
Oh, I do. I did.
Yeah.
And how did that make you feel?
Okay, I am a Swiftie. I've been a Swiftie my whole life.
Dedicated.
Dedicated Swiftie. I was a Swiftie when it was not cool to be a Swiftie. In middle school,
And that says something.
you were supposed to like Justin Bieber in One Direction. You were not supposed to like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like very much house divided.
That's probably the closest I ever came to being a Swiftie was in middle school.
Oh really? Because you weren't a Bieber believer or.
I was a believer,
One
but I
Direction?
wasn't a One Directioner.
Same. Yeah, I like literally could have not
But
cared.
I'm not a Swiftie.
Yeah, that's the big topic today. So what we're gonna say right now, Miss Madison Pugh.
Is not a Swiftie.
Yeah, she's not.
Not even close, actually. Like, if she comes on the radio, I do want it to change.
She doesn't like Taylor Swift
Yeah.
at all, honestly. And okay, so like I said, we are very similar and very different, and this is probably the most different thing about the two of us.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of different things.
There's a lot of different things.
We'll get into all this.
Yeah, this is just like one of those things. It's not gonna like break our friendship, but we are going to.
Yeah, we won't let it divide us.
We won't let it divide us.
But I have found a newfound hope that my relationship with Taylor Swift could be repaired.
Yeah, and that kind of leads us into like a segment that we're gonna do, which I'll explain in like 2 seconds. But I do want to say I did not get tickets, and if anyone out there needs a date to go with them, please let me know because we will have so much fun. And if I got tickets, I was gonna bring Tyler with me, right? But I was thinking it's like also would be so fun to go to a concert with like a girl that like knows all the lyrics and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't take you.
No, I can't be her for you. I'm sorry.
And so, yeah. I literally saw a girl make a TikTok about this the other day. I was like, don't take the boyfriend. She was like, don't take your boyfriend that like doesn't really care. Like Tyler would go and Tyler would have a good time and he would dance and all that. But I know everyone.
He's not going to give you like
Yeah.
screaming energy.
Yeah. So if anyone has an extra ticket, I will buy it from you too. Preferably like.
Would you go by yourself?
I would.
Would
feel
you?
Like, well, Taylor Swift fans are so nice.
A family.
Yeah, they're a family. And so I would make friends at the concert. But I'm still determined to get tickets, but we'll see.
I think that you're going to get them.
I think I am too. I'm not going to pay a lot of money for them though.
What's your maximum price? Can I ask that question, or is that not allowed?
I don't even really want to pay like that much. Originally, the price was supposed to range like from $49 to like $450.
Oh yeah, because they had done like she didn't do something, right?
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but
Me
she like
either.
locked it into where they couldn't like mark up the prices on Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
Apparently they did it anyway. I don't really know all of that.
Ticketmaster really
Yeah.
fumbled the bag.
Yeah, they need a
Fumbled the
little
ball. Not the bag. They got the
slap on the
bag.
wrist. Yeah, they got the bag, but they dropped the big bag. So I don't know how they're gonna get Taylor Swift to work with them again.
Well,
She was mad.
but they're kind of the only place you can use.
Yeah, that is true.
Because like, what else do you do?
Well, they were talking about that on the Toast the other day.
I know.
Like how artists should come up with their own platform.
It'll be us.
Yeah, we will figure it out. Don't you worry, Miss Taylor. But yeah, so anyway, this is like a big thing in our friendship, and I want Madison to be a Swiftie so bad. So what we're gonna do is give her an assignment every single week, and she's gonna get one Taylor Swift song to listen to, and it's from now after this week. It's gonna come at the end of the episode, and I'm gonna give her a song, and she's gonna go and she's gonna listen to it, report back her opinions and thoughts the next week, and then get a new song.
I am so excited.
She is so pumped.
Can you feel the energy coming out through this microphone?
And we were talking about this the other day, and I was like, Taylor Swift, you have like all these different moods, like revengeful or like lovey-dovey or like sad or mad. Not all of them are like about boys. Like there's like different moods and vibes.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give you anything from Midnights because that's a new vibe that I want you to eventually like love Taylor by the time you even listen to that album.
Okay, so you feel like I have to get a base love
Yeah.
before I can go into the new stuff?
Yeah, and her, okay, so we also have talked about this in real life. Like, she doesn't know anything about the Scooter Braun drama and about her re-recording all of her original albums.
I mean, like, I know that she's doing it, but like,
Yeah.
I don't like get the.
Yeah, we'll get into that. We may like one off about that one too, but we could also talk about it on the pod one day, but that's
Yeah.
a whole can of worms.
It is wormy. It appears to be wormy.
So, the next original album that she's going to re-release is going to be Speak Now. She teased
Okay.
it. Taylor's big on Easter eggs.
I know
and she-
everything about that.
Yeah, she teased
Okay.
it in her Bejeweled music video that just came out a few weeks ago.
I watched it.
You did?
No.
I got so excited.
I'm sorry, that was rude.
So, I want you to listen to a song from Speak Now.
Okay.
And
What's it called?
Sparks Fly.
I got you.
Yeah, that one is a classic. And I didn't want to give her like anyone that's like too specific. She's getting her, she knows like the Tim McGraw and Teardrops on My Guitar.
Yeah.
And
Because
she-
there's like, I mean, like, I've heard most of her songs because
Mhm.
she is so popular. She's played on the radio
Yeah.
at most establishments that I frequent. So, like, I definitely, like, have heard
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
And have heard them.
Yeah.
And probably, like, every song, the chorus, I'll be familiar with.
Yeah.
But the full song from first to end, I
Yeah.
have never pressed play on my Spotify.
Y'all, isn't that wild? Can someone comment down below and like just agree with me that that's wild?
I may have done it back in my olden days.
Yeah.
Like when I was 10.
Yeah.
Because I vaguely remember having this one Taylor Swift CD,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like blue,
That's her original.
and it says
Her debut
Taylor's.
album.
Does it say Taylor Swift on it?
Mhm.
So I did own
Did
that.
you not go to her concert for that album? That
No.
wasn't you.
No.
Okay. I don't know why I thought you did go to that.
My first concert was Waka Flocka.
Was it really in Auburn?
No, here.
Oh, that
Remember?
Was that was your first concert.
Mhm.
Oh. Who was mine? I think mine was Chris Brown. Or Keith Urban.
Keith Urban?
Yeah. What I thought
Keith Urban or Chris Brown?
Yeah. They were like back to back. I think it was Chris Brown freshman year of college.
My second concert was Kevin Gates.
That was not even that long ago.
That was like, I'm not a concert girl.
I want to be a concert girl.
So I don't know if I do.
Really?
Isn't that shocking? Because like I love music,
Yeah.
but like concerts,
Tyler's the same way. He wouldn't want to spend a lot of money to go. I would rather have an experience than have a present.
so I would also rather have an experience than have a present, but I don't know if a concert is my experience.
I get that.
Because you just like stand and listen.
Yeah. I think but you would rather have a Beyonce.
Oh, I would chop my foot off for a Beyonce concert. Like simply, I would spend,
Yeah.
I don't want Beyonce to see every dollar in my bank account to know how much she can charge me.
Yeah.
But I would spend every dollar in there.
You would. Yeah.
I would take out a loan.
Okay, what if?
And I know people say that people doing Taylor Swift are crazy for that, but like
Yeah.
if it was Beyonce, I would.
Yeah.
Period.
No, I get that. I would not.
Yeah.
But okay, what if she was like, "Hey guys, I'm going on tour next year, but I'm only singing songs from her latest album."
Okay. That would upset me.
Would you go or would you?
I would go. I wouldn't spend every dollar in my bank account for it though. But
Yeah.
I would go just to like see her in real life.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I would definitely cap the price I would pay for it.
See, I feel like I would hold out hope that in like 3 years she would do like a reunion, like with Taylor Swift,
She's
doing, like an
definitely
Eras
going
tour.
to.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I hope you know, like even though you're not a Taylor Swift fan, you
Mhm.
can understand like how important this tour is.
Oh, for sure. No, because it's so, like, obviously, if you can't just tell by the number of people who shut down the website,
Yeah.
like, so many people do love her.
Yeah,
I understand.
and this is her era. Like every album is on this tour.
I get it.
Yeah, like
If
can
it
you
was
imagine?
Beyonce doing that,
Yeah.
I would be paying thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I get it.
yeah.
But she's just not mine.
No, I get that.
She's not mine.
I understand.
Star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I respect it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. Well, no, I don't, because I want to change you. But
Yeah,
like,
you don't respect it.
I think that we can, if this exercise that we're going to do with Taylor doesn't work, then I will understand,
Yeah, and I'm full, for the first time in my life, I'm open to try.
and I appreciate that
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, I keep seeing all this hype, and I'm like,
If there's,
golly gee, what do these people like about her? No, I'm kidding. That was so rude.
yeah, no.
But I just realized that so many people love her so much.
Well, people made TikToks the other day, or not the other day, when her album first came out, and they were like, "I used to be the girl that hated Taylor Swift, but I have to say, guys, I just listened to this album, and I'm now a Swiftie."
See, I think that'll happen to me.
She commented on their videos, and she was like, "Oh, I'm so happy. That makes me so like."
Oh, so she's
happy."
gonna love me.
She's very active on commenting on TikTok. Like
Yeah.
she's
Oh, I think I saw a TikTok too, and it was like the person, someone who's been like a loyal fan forever, was like
Yeah.
upset because she was commenting on.
yeah. No, I was about to say, I swear, if you ever did that and you like got her to comment on your video saying,
Would you be mad?
I would actually be kind of salty at you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
can
like
see
be mean
that.
to you, but I would be like, why?
Well, I wouldn't have any control over it, but I could see you being salty.
That would be like Beyonce commenting on mine. Would you be a little salty? Like, I would be happy for you. But
I wouldn't be salty about Beyonce because you do love her.
I do love her. Like, yeah, I do love her a lot, actually.
Yeah, because like there's definitely like I love Beyonce, but like there are people who love her more.
Mm-hmm.
Someone comes to mind, Jasmine. I used to work with Jasmine.
Shout out to Jasmine.
She would literally,
Yeah.
like Beyonce is her number one.
Yeah. I get that.
She
Yeah.
beats me.
I really don't think that there's any like artist out there that I'm like not worship the ground they walk on, you know, and like I know every fact about that person. Or,
Yeah.
like I'm not.
I don't know that about. I don't think I would say I do about her.
Well, you know
Beyonce.
why?
Why?
I'm convinced that one day we're gonna be friends with these people.
Oh yeah, because then you can't stand. You can't. I mean, like I couldn't stand in the room with Beyonce if I knew what time she showered every night.
Well, maybe not friends, but I feel like we're gonna
We're gonna
be
meet them.
invited to some of the parties that they're at.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
100% confident.
because that's maybe with the closest person I'm like that with is Kim Kardashian. And,
Yeah.
So like, cause huge Kardashian. We're both big Kardashian people.
We do love the Kardashians.
Like I love like.
Yeah. See, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's one of those things. Like I know you love them more than me.
Yeah, I've never met anyone that loves them as much as I do.
I haven't either, actually.
Yeah.
Except for you.
Yeah. So it's a great thing to be a part of. But anyway, I want to hear your next story.
Let me remember it. Speak of the devil.
Yeah.
It's about the Kardashians.
Is it? Wait, I really forgot that. Yeah. Okay.
Do you remember now?
Kind of.
Okay.
I do remember.
So, Kim and North's TikTok.
Yes.
Outrageous.
So funny.
Hilarious.
And it's chaotic.
So chaotic. Like, I just get on TikTok sometime and I see the latest Kim and North TikTok and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
It's like you watch it and your head's like shaking a little bit because it's like everywhere.
It's like a fever dream. Like
Yeah, no, seriously.
like North, do you think she edits
I do.
every single one of those?
I 100% do.
Like she does a great job. Like we just need to give like a round of applause.
She has
to
branded,
North.
yeah, she's branded herself and she's not straying away from
Yeah.
it.
Do you think she's gonna be okay? Where do you see North going? Like, do you think she's
In
gonna be a
life.
singer, fashion designer, just TikToker, influencer overall, open her own business, reality star? Where do we see North? And
For
the
some
whole-
reason, I don't see her as like a very driven person.
you think she's just gonna kind of live in the fame?
Yeah.
I could see that.
I mean, I would if I were her.
yeah. Who do you think is gonna be like?
Driven?
Yeah, the most successful. Like, I guess, like, the Kim is probably the most driven of all
Stormi.
those sisters. You think Stormi?
Yeah.
You think she's going to take over, like, Kylie Cosmetics
Yeah.
and all that?
I think she's gonna do something like that.
I could be wrong, but I think in one of the episodes, Kylie said she was going to, like, give it to Penelope.
Wait, really?
Yeah, when she reaches
Okay. Penelope's TikTok.
Have you watched it yet?
Yes.
Isn't it amazing?
Oh my gosh, I literally was watching it last night. Okay, so do I want to share this with the
Sure,
world?
I'll share it.
I love, like, I'm a nerd.
Oh.
I love, like, weird things.
Yeah.
Like, I like ASMR.
Yeah, she does.
Yikes! But, like, I also like those, like, little videos of, like, people showing products.
Oh,
like,
Penelope is that girl.
they
for
give me,
you.
like, tingles.
Yeah.
Like, if someone will just show me a box of a product, I'm, like, happy. I'm, like,
Yeah.
like button.
releases those.
Penelope does that.
Yeah.
And I was, like, watching those, and I was like, wow, she's an artist.
The thing about Penelope,
And she does, like, the Kylie Cosmetic boxes.
yeah, but she has other products that you like see at Target. Like she has
Yes.
all kinds of.
She has, like, the sugar scrubs.
yeah, like the little sugar scrub.
Like, her shower, she does her shower.
Yeah,
And it's, like,
I would
average
pay
shampoo and
money to
conditioner.
take some of her skincare.
It's wild. It really is. And she really does a good job.
Did you look at her captions? Like how cute they are. I don't know if you paid attention.
Yeah,
to
it was
them.
like having fun. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
a little smile. Like she's so cute, and it
Yeah.
seems like something like a little 12-year-old would do.
That actually might make sense. Like, maybe she is obsessed with, like, the Kylie Cosmetics makeup stuff.
I think Penelope is one of those, like she kind of looks at Kylie.
As, like, the role model.
Yeah, like she wants to be like her one day, like the cooler. I mean, she's her aunt, but like
Yeah, but she's, like, the cool aunt.
yeah, like because she's the young one.
Well, she's, like, the one probably that she has the most interest in.
Yeah.
Because she probably, like, doesn't really want to be a model.
yeah, I feel like she wants to be. I feel like she'll be into like makeup one day.
Yeah, and products.
Yeah, and then like
She's very into making those
we have
videos.
like Alabama Barker is now like her stepsister.
Yes.
And she has amazing makeup skills too. I guess she does her own makeup. I really don't know, but her makeup is always like perfectly done. So,
Isn't that funny that her name's Alabama?
I really want to know why they named her Alabama.
I do too. Like Travis Scott. Is that his last name?
Barker. Scott is Kylie's baby daddy. But close.
Oops. Travis Barker.
Mhm.
If you're listening to this, could you give us a text message? I don't know how you're gonna do that because you don't have our phone numbers.
Yeah.
But leave a comment and let us know what's your connection to the state of Alabama, because we're Alabama girls.
Yeah, I would actually really love to know that. Or Alabama, if you see this.
Yeah, or you.
Just let us
Will you
know.
tell us why your name is that?
Yeah.
Do you think like maybe he came here for a tour and he just like loved it?
Maybe.
Or he was like, because of Alabama?
Yeah, that's so specific.
There has to be a reason.
Isn't Reese Witherspoon's kid named Tennessee? I could have made
I don't know, but I
I'm
wouldn't
not
be
gonna
surprised.
start with this.
But like that would make more sense.
Mhm.
Because isn't she from like here? Ish?
I think so.
Yeah.
She's
Travis Barker's not from here.
I think he is, yeah.
Yeah,
We'll do some research and we'll get back to y'all on that one.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Penelope, North, I think Chicago is also gonna be, I think Chicago is gonna be like
She's
influence. She's so beautiful.
yeah, she's so pretty.
Like stunning. I think
Mhm.
Rain is gonna be the problem kid.
For sure.
And then
He
who
is
else?
chaotic.
I wonder like what Mason's gonna end up being.
I think he's gonna be like his dad.
Yeah. I think Penelope's just like a sweet girl. I think she's like a daddy's girl. And
What do you
yeah,
think will happen to True?
I love True. I hope she turns out okay
Me too.
with Tristan. Tristan, if you're watching this, you're not allowed to watch
Damn,
this.
like you, sorry
Yeah.
at all.
Cannot stand that man. He's one of those like I would love to just run into him one day.
See, I have this like weird disease where I feel compassionate for people for no reason.
Yeah.
You know
Oh, you
about
feel
it.
compassionate for Tristan?
No, but I think that he has, like, I don't feel compassionate for any of his actions and none of them should be explained.
Yeah.
But I think he has to have some, like, serious trauma in his life to
Yeah.
be able to do that to other people.
He has to. And I
Like,
feel like
something is disconnected in his brain.
yeah. Well, Chloe, I feel like has to know whatever Tristan has gone through.
And that's why she gives him more chances. I
Yeah.
think so, too. I think it's something like that.
but he like actually needs to like
But, like, you can't make excuses.
Yeah.
Like, you're grown adults. Like, deal with your trauma.
literally there is no excuse for him.
Uh-huh.
Genuinely would love to.
That was the water refilling in the fridge.
I was wondering what that noise was.
Do you think they heard it?
They probably did.
If you did, that's what it was.
But yeah, no, I don't even want to talk about Tristan. I feel like one day we'll have
Yeah,
a story
we'll get, like,
that's all
mad
about
and
him.
start screaming.
I literally, like, I found a video I saved on my Snapchat story when he first cheated on Chloe. I don't know if I had you on Snapchat then. I don't know why I posted it. And it was me on there threatening Tristan if I ever ran on him. This is not the only.
Wait,
it
you talking?
Yeah, I literally was in Auburn and I was in the Publix parking lot.
Yelling at Tristan Thompson on your
And I
Snapchat
was
story.
like, can y'all believe this, Tristan? I swear, if you're watching this, I hope I
Wow.
never. Yeah, it was a really.
Do you think he saw it?
Probably not, but like, like 4 people in there. But I'm very much passionately defensive of Chloe.
Yeah,
She's been through so much.
She really has.
And if anybody ever hurts her ever again, they're gonna have to deal with me.
They're gonna have to come through Claire.
Yeah.
And me.
Mhm.
But really Claire.
No, I feel like you'll help me.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll help you, but I won't lead the charge.
Yeah, it just makes me so sad.
But yeah, so Kim and North's TikTok's out of this world. You
Yeah.
should watch them if you haven't. They have the comments turned off for every right reason.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's yeah. We talked about this one time. Like the comment, like I saw a TikTok and they were like, it's like this secret club you're a part of
Yeah.
that no one talks about.
Yeah, because
they
you can't comment.
Yeah, and then when Stitches the videos, like you just.
Yeah, everyone's just like, okay.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, yeah. But I think they have the comments turned off for
Yeah.
a good reason.
Yeah. I'm happy they do.
People are mean.
So mean.
And she still wants to make TikTok. She's a kid.
Yeah.
And she should be allowed
I'm happy
to.
to let her do that.
Yeah, like every other kid can do that.
Yeah, I feel like that was probably like a big deal of her like asking if she could, you know?
Yeah, it probably was like, well, like they probably had to do some serious thinking
like a
about
big
it.
family discussion in that
Yeah.
one. But yeah.
I think they're handling it really well, so go off.
Yeah. Go off, North. We
Yes,
love you.
and Penelope.
And Penelope.
Y'all are both TikTok queen.
They're my favorite TikTokers at the moment.
Yeah, I just discovered Penelope's the other day.
Yeah.
And I've been watching Kim and North for a while, but Penelope's was
Yeah.
like shocking how much I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I was like, she is like really a content creator.
Literally. Like I can't wait for her to get into like the YouTube era. Like makeup.
Do you think they
tutorials.
will? Like
Probably.
North and Penelope, do you think they'll do makeup?
I could
videos?
for sure see Penelope doing it. Like I can see her being like chill, like Courtney, like.
Like, did you
making
see
her
the videos of
matcha.
her like doing her skincare routine?
Oh yeah.
Like
I
stuff
think
like
it's
that.
so cute.
It's so cute.
Yeah, I would take pointers from her too. You know?
I would too. She has great skin, it looked like.
Great skin.
I guess she doesn't have acne yet. Though.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
But man, great
Okay.
times.
What do you have next?
Oh my gosh. Okay, have you heard about
What?
the new show Wednesday on Netflix?
Oh my word. I was literally watching it today.
What episode are you on?
The second one.
Okay, I just finished the third one. They're like 45 to 50-minute episodes, but they feel so long.
They really do.
Like, there's so much in them. Like, Tyler and I were watching the third one last night, and we were like, this is the longest show I've ever seen in my entire life. And we were like 30 minutes into it just because it's so good.
Yeah, I think I finished the second episode earlier today.
Yeah.
And it was really good.
Like, Jenna Ortega, she's perfect.
Who is that?
Wednesday.
Oh. I knew it was someone in the show, but I didn't know which one.
She's so cute. Well, like, I don't know.
Is she a kid?
I think she's 18.
Jenna sounds like such a
Like
woman
older
name.
Yeah. But did you ever watch The Addams Family growing up?
Like the movie?
Oh, you watched the movie?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen the movie, but did you watch the show growing up?
No. I don't
Okay.
think so. I think I only ever watched like aren't there like 2 or 3 Addams Family Halloween movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched those.
Okay, see, I've seen this like one time, but like my dad used to watch The Addams
show?
Family, like on TV Land.
Mm.
Like it used to come on all the time.
Yeah, it was really grainy.
Yeah, like black and white.
Yeah.
But, cause you know the teacher with the glasses on the show?
Okay.
That's the original Wednesday.
Okay.
Did you
Wow,
see-
I heard about that, but I didn't know who it was.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good teacher.
With the bangs?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
her. And then, what was that?
Is there a bad teacher?
I get weird vibes. I haven't finished it. I'm only on episode
With the
3.
blonde woman?
Is she blonde? Oh, the therapist?
principal?
Oh, the principal. I don't like the principal.
Is that the one you get weird vibes from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep
Do you
watching.
get weird vibes from the therapist?
I do.
Something's up with her.
Something's up with her.
I can't put my finger on it.
I'm probably gonna watch another episode tonight.
I wish that we could talk about it, but I don't. It just came out, so I don't want to spoil it. I
Yeah,
want
and
people
that's
to
not
watch
one of
it.
those like Marvel movies. Like you take your time with that one, but
Yeah.
like we will eventually.
When this goes off, I'll have some things to say.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We'll talk about that one.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say about it? I have another fun fact that Jenna said on like a TikTok that Tim Burton is the director, and she did one take where she didn't blink, and so now the whole show, if you notice, she doesn't blink. But there are a couple clips I've noticed because that's all I can think about the whole time I'm watching this show now.
Oh, she's blinking or not?
She blinks like 3 times so far.
That would be awful.
Yeah, but she like says
Yeah, because she's like at this
chin down
angle.
and like looks up and like does not blink.
Okay, at this angle,
Yeah.
those eyeballs are getting full air on them.
Yeah, and they shot it in Romania, and she said they had to do so many takes because it was like really cold. It was winter when they shot it.
Oh, so the eyeballs were like
Yeah,
really
and she said
dry.
you just start crying because of like the cold would like make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So.
Oof.
I've been on like
That's like a serious, like
TikTok.
committed
Mm-hmm.
actor.
Yeah, it's so good though.
It is a good show. On the toast, they were talking about how it's like been the best rated show or whatever on Netflix.
That surprised me.
That
though.
surprised me because it literally just came out.
Yeah, and I didn't think there was like, I just clicked on it. You know, I didn't really
Mhm.
hear that much press about it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I live under a rock, which I probably do.
I only heard about it on the toast,
Yeah, I really.
which is really my only source of news.
They are the best news source, honestly.
Yeah, every day.
If we could be on y'all's show one day, that'd be great.
If you want us to be.
Or just friends in
Or
real
let
life.
us know.
We went and saw Claudia when she came to Birmingham a few weeks ago. Hilarious. What is your third and final story?
Third and final. This one feels very close to home.
Uh-huh.
Really hurts my feelings that it's a true fact.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready to hear it.
Some cats are allergic to humans. Did you hear about that this week?
I did from
Snapple Fun Facts.
Snapple Fun Facts.
We both are subscribers of the Snapple Fun Fact realm.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed, they send you a text every day at 3 p.m.
3
Central
p.m.
Time.
on the dot.
Yeah.
Never misses.
Never misses.
It has accidentally before sent 2 texts.
Really?
Has yours?
I don't know, maybe. But you text like this number, and every day they send you a little fun fact, and it's actually incredible.
Are you gonna give them the number?
Should I? I feel like now that we're talking about it, because like if I heard this on a podcast,
You would wanna
I
text
would be
it.
mad if they did not tell me how.
Claire.
Simple fun fact.
Claire,
Uh-huh.
you have to open your text messages.
I've gotten better. So right now, wait, it says I have no mistakes, but that's a lie.
But do you not see those blue dots?
The other day I had over 200 unread text messages.
And I think that that's outrageous.
But you know what I did? I figured out you can go to edit and then mark all as read.
Oh, so you didn't even read them? You
No,
just-
I have so many people that probably think I'm just a mean person, but it's not. It's just like I forget, or either I open them and forget. Tyler has like 500. There's something.
How do 500
Just
people
so
want to talk to
busy.
you that bad?
I think it's like group messages. Mine's a lot of group messages.
Okay.
Or I still get messages from like brands like Tarte and like, I don't know. Anyway, you text 762-775 and I think you can just say like, hey, and then they'll be like,
yeah, you can say anything and then it'll be like, you're subscribed to Snap Fun Fact.
Yeah.
But anyways, so one of the ones last week was like some cats are allergic to humans and I am allergic to cats.
Yeah.
So like, it's like a little 180 switch up.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you be allergic to me?
Isn't that wild?
And I googled it and it said that 2% of cats are allergic.
That's a lot of cats.
Like 2 in every 10 cats. Was that right?
2 out of 100.
Uh-oh. Because that would be 20%, yeah?
Yeah.
I am gonna count it. My job is math.
You're really good at math. That was a classic slip-up.
That was a classic slip-up. Okay, nonetheless, 2 out of every 100 cats is still outrageous.
Yeah, no.
Because think about how many cats exist.
20 out of 1,000. That's a lot of.
In a room full of 1,000 cats, my nightmare.
Yeah.
20 of them would be allergic to me.
Are you a cat or a dog person?
A dog, duh.
Yeah.
100% all the way. But like, it's not that I don't like cats.
Yeah.
Because I do. I think they're
Yeah.
cute and fluffy.
Yeah.
But I just can't experience real love with them.
Yeah. No, I get that because I'm allergic too. Not to your level.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Most people are.
Yeah.
I've learned.
it's something, isn't it like with the
Dander?
Yes. It's
Yeah.
like in their fur. Because I grew up with cats,
Mhm.
but they were outdoor cats. And so if I touched them, I wouldn't swell up. Like I've never been like fully diagnosed with a cat allergy.
And as we've discussed before,
Yeah.
just because the doctor doesn't say, Claire, you're allergic to cats, if you have to ingest a Benadryl
Yeah, I do.
to not cry,
Yeah.
you're allergic to cats.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Like, if they claw me, it's like my whole arm like will swell up. Like,
Huh,
red.
wonder what that means.
What all are you allergic to?
You don't even want to know.
Oh.
And that was the dryer.
Dryer.
I hope it hasn't been tumbling the whole time.
You know, I think it has,
Uh-oh.
honestly. I thought I heard something vibrating in the background and I wasn't sure. Have you been feeling that vibration?
No.
Okay.
But now that it's gone, I notice its absence.
Yeah. That's wild. I'm so sorry, guys. But you know what? It's okay.
You're just going to have to hear
Yeah, we're
the
not
tumble
shooting.
dry.
We're not doing this one again.
No, we're not. What did you just say?
About cats, dogs, your allergies.
My allergies. They're outrageous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate it about, okay, I'm not going to say that.
Mhm.
I dislike it about myself.
Yeah.
I think it's a fatal flaw because,
No, it's not.
well, it's nothing I can control.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just, like, get my allergies taken out of my
Yeah.
body. But I wish I was just a cool girl that wasn't allergic to anything.
You are a cool girl.
But with allergies,
You're still a cool girl though.
but they impair my life.
Yeah. No, I get that. Well, that gets us on the whole nature thing. I don't know if we want to go down that trail.
Down the trail.
Fun fact about Madison, she's a nature girl.
Not full-fledged.
Not full-fledged.
I would say on the scale of city,
Mm-hmm.
like, I only want the concrete,
Yeah.
to I live in a van and I travel
Yeah.
only in national parks.
Yeah.
I think I'm like 60%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
What do you think? Where would you put me? Would you put me lower?
I would put you maybe at 50.
Maybe I'm 50%.
Because I was going to put myself at like 80 to 90 to concrete.
Because
Because like occasionally I do want a whiff of a tree, you know, or like a whiff of the outside. But like I would be satisfied if that whiff was in Central Park.
see, that's the difference.
Yeah, another way that we differ.
Differ?
Wow, that's weird. You
Defer.
pronounce that 2 ways.
Well, they're two different words.
They are. I don't like that. I'm gonna. The 2 different ways that we are different is
Two different ways how we're different.
The sentence is getting worse. Okay, so Madison and I are different in another way, and that is she is okay with a nice little hike, a little exploration in the woods, and
A little dirt. I don't mind dirt.
quite literally, I would rather be locked in a closet in the dark
She would.
for 2 hours.
She really would.
With like,
I thought that was a joke. I thought it was just something she said.
Yeah.
That she like didn't want to be one with nature. I thought that was just like a haha funny.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so quirky. I don't like outside. No, guys. Nope, not a quirk. A real fact.
yeah, she tried to take me on a little hike one time.
Me and Miss Tatum, if you're listening, hey
We
Tatum.
love you so much.
We tried to take Claire to Chihuahua in Auburn, if you know what that is. It's like just a little park in Auburn. I don't know if it's a state park or like a city park, whatever, but you have to pay like $5 to get in.
You pay to go walk in the woods. Yeah. Which I do understand, like you have to like pay the workers.
Well, and you have to pay for the facilities. Like there's bathrooms out there. There's little like picnic tables.
Yeah. See?
And you have to pay the person to like, you know, watch the shed.
The shed?
You get a little shed when you drive in. Where the person stands.
Yeah. I just have absolutely no desire in my heart to ever go anywhere like that ever again.
All right.
I want to though. That is one way I will change for you.
Is it? We're
Yeah.
just gonna go to parks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my assignment is gonna be to listen to Taylor Swift. Claire's assignment is gonna be to go
Can you please
to a park.
We should do a poll on who has it worse.
I think you do.
You think I do?
Because the Taylor Swift song is like 3 minutes. The
Yeah.
park adventure would be like a couple
That
hours.
sounds absolutely.
Yeah, I might not. Maybe we'll do it every like 10 songs I listen to. You have to go to the
Yeah.
park.
Yeah.
But
But
then what would you do? Okay, tell me this.
Yeah.
I have a proposition.
okay.
What if I love
Yeah.
Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
And then I say, Claire, let's go to the park, and I'll bring a Bluetooth speaker, and the entire time I'll play Taylor Swift.
Wow. I don't know who would be more miserable.
What would that sweet?
But what if you still hated Taylor Swift? What if we did that? Who do you think would actually have it worse, me or you?
So I think that music greatly affects your mood.
Yeah.
I don't know if the trees would make up for me being miserable.
Yeah. So no matter how lovely the music going into my ears is, the trees would bring my mood so far
So
down.
far down, because that we feel so passionately about both things.
Yeah, because I said this. The only things I like are Christmas trees and palm trees. And
She believes that okay, can I just debunk a theory?
Yeah.
She believes that she likes the trees in the north.
Pacific Northwest. Specifically. I want to
Like
go to
in
Oregon,
Washington.
In Washington. And
Like where they filmed Twilight.
that, I feel like me and those trees would really get along.
So, but my reason that I want to debunk that is that you don't like the dirt.
But I'm going to be in a car.
Oh!
Yeah, I want to go on like where they have the really tall trees. And
I thought you were gonna go on a walk in the woods.
I would. Well, if it was like where they filmed Twilight, you know, like where he swings her in the trees, like it's called a spider monkey.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
But if we do that, right, we're gonna have to be on the ground.
I would like to do that for like 4 hours max of our trip up there.
Wait, you're gonna commit 4 hours to it?
I would. I really
To
would.
walking in the
Yeah, if
woods?
we can go to the Starbucks Reserve after, or whatever they have. Isn't that where Starbucks is?
Yeah.
I would do that. 100%.
That's actually so shocking.
Yeah, I would do that. I think that would be fun because I feel like
So
it's
what
not
would
gonna
you
be
do?
sweaty. Like we were so sweaty in chocolate, and that's why I don't like to sweat unless I'm working out, and I love to sweat when I'm working out.
You do, yeah.
I don't like doing workouts where I don't sweat because I feel like that's a waste of. That's not a waste of time. That's a whole different subject. But like,
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. But like when we took her to Tuakla, it was like literally straight fingers touching the, like, because at Tuakla there's a waterfall and you have to go up a mountain to get to the top of the waterfall. I mean, it's not a mountain, it's like a slightly
Yeah.
large hill. But you have to go up, you have to, I mean, you gotta touch the dirt.
why would you want to do that?
And Claire was literally, I literally thought it was a joke. I thought it was dramatic. And then we took her there and I was like, she's literally, like, this isn't funny. This is not a drill. She's actually the most miserable she's ever been in her life. And she was like stiff fingering, touching the dirt, like, you know. And then you have to like scoot on your butt kind of to get back down. And when I tell you that Claire's butt wasn't like, she wasn't even allowing the idea of it to touch the ground.
I had like probably already taken a shower. That
Probably
morning.
8 inches between her butt and the ground.
Yeah, it was.
Realistically, I don't know how you got back down.
It's just like what we're okay. I had great time because I was with y'all. However, what
I think that's fake.
if you are not going for like a hike to go like quick pace to like work out to get a sweat on to burn some calories? What's the point? Where's the end goal? It's like a circle. There's no destination. You know what I
No,
mean?
it's for the experience. Like just to be one with nature, to be outside,
Yeah.
to be just like breathing fresh air,
No, I get that.
seeing the pretty things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day I will hopefully.
I think it's just like very tranquil and calming.
Yeah.
And there's so many beautiful things that exist in nature.
No, there are. I agree. Okay, one thing I did tell you this too, where I do think I will thrive in the woods, is in like the jungle.
Oh, we're gonna do that one day.
Yeah.
We're going to see the gorillas.
Yeah, in the jungles. So,
I could talk about the gorillas for 4 hours.
Madison loves the gorillas.
I just love the gorillas.
She listened to an episode of
Armchair Expert.
Mm-hmm.
And it really got me thinking about the gorillas.
Yeah.
I don't think I should get on the gorillas.
Yeah,
Let's save it for later.
Yeah, that's a whole other
Because we'll be here for the next 2 hours if I get on the gorillas.
Yeah, so we're gonna get on that, but wow, that was a really good story.
That was a tangent.
That was a
We
tangent.
really got somewhere with that one.
Yeah.
Anyways, moral of the story, cats are allergic to humans.
Mm-hmm.
2 in every 100.
Isn't that what?
So if you experience 100 cats in your lifetime, just know 2 of them are allergic to you. Their symptoms include coughing.
That's sad.
So if you have a coffee cat,
That's cute. Wait, Coffee Cat Auburn. Shout out to
Oh
y'all.
my
I love
gosh.
y'all. I miss you.
I had an allergic reaction there.
From a cat?
No, me and Lindsay went there one time to study.
Yeah.
And you know they had the like, at the front in the window
Yeah.
was like that wood table.
Yeah.
And like they had those like dusty chairs.
Oh.
And I was like sitting there with my like arms on the wood table. And I don't know if there had been an animal. Probably what happened is there had been an animal in the area.
Oh.
And I had both of my arms like sat on the table and I was wearing short sleeves. And then all of a sudden I had whelps all up and down my arms. Me and Lindsay had to leave.
Wow.
Was that a dramatic version of the story? I don't think so. But
don't
sometimes
either.
I make things dramatic when they're actually not. So Lindsay, comment and tell me if I lied.
Yeah. No, please. I would love to. I don't think that was dramatic. That sounded like a really good retelling. I think we were talking about this the other day. Like, life is so short. I saw another
About being
TikTok.
dramatic?
You should be as dramatic as you want all the time.
100% of the time.
Yeah, so I've really, since I saw that TikTok like a month ago, I have been
leaned
so
into it?
dramatic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really leaned into it. So now, if I'm dramatic, like when I retell a story,
It's just for the plot.
it's for the plot, which is my life. And I feel like, yeah.
No, I think that's honestly like backed by truth.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to be dramatic?
Like, tell the story to the fullest.
You want to engage people, you want people to be excited, and you want to really make sure that you leave them begging for more.
Yeah. Like, I swear, today when my car got hit, none of that was being dramatic. But
You did such a good job telling the story.
yeah, I don't think I can show you my car, but I don't think I really like overdid any of the telling. But when I tell like Tyler a regular story, I'm like, you're not gonna believe what happened today.
Someone cut me off in traffic. I almost swerved off the bridge and then I tumbled into the river.
When in reality, I just like had to turn my blinker on really quick to get in the next lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
You know something I've been seeing recently in traffic? I just want to share with the crowd. Just keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah.
Along 280, specifically in Birmingham, probably anywhere in the world,
Mm-hmm.
this may be happening right now.
Oh.
Cars in the middle lane,
Uh-huh.
no lights on, not working. Like,
It's been a trend lately?
I've seen it twice.
Oh my god.
The first one I almost hit because it was in the middle lane and there was just like a car stopped.
Yeah.
And it was like on busy 280 traffic, so like you don't really, just looks like a car driving. It's like 11 a.m.
Yeah.
So like no lights are on, like it just looks like a car driving.
280 is the worst.
Middle lane.
But why would they do that? Just like
Their car, it looks like both times it looks like they stopped at the red light and their car broke.
That's so unfortunate.
Mhm.
I just saw that the other day too.
No
On
way.
280.
Claire.
That like dingled thing. I don't think it might have been. It was like last week, I think, when I saw that. But was
Really?
this last week when you saw it, or was it all this week?
Okay, one of mine was yesterday.
Okay.
And then one of them, so that just proves to you,
It's like a trend.
it's a trend right now.
Mm.
Cutting off cars.
That's
So just be on the lookout for that. Because I saw it twice.
Yeah. If you look.
I almost got
Yeah. Rude.
destroyed by one of them.
Oh.
That was some of that drama.
There we go.
Really what happened was I just said, Mama! I put my blinker on and I said, skirt!
Yeah.
And it was fine.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
It
know
could have
if
been
happens
life-threatening.
again. We need to start making a tally of how many
But-
times do that.
Now while I was sitting, so I was sitting at a red light to turn left,
Yeah.
and the car was at the other side of the red light coming this way, the opposite direction, in the middle lane, cut off.
Mhm.
But I had perfect view of the cars coming behind it, and there were quite a few cars that had to like aggressively swerve to not hit it.
Oh, that's a stinker.
Yeah, I felt really bad though, because it was these two old men, and they
Oh.
looked like they just got off a hard day of working.
Oh.
Like older gentlemen, like they weren't like papas.
Yeah.
They might be like 50s.
Yeah.
And they had to hop out of the little truck and they had to push it off the road.
That's a lot. They had a bad car day.
I
Cars are just not the
I don't want that to ever happen to me.
I don't want it to ever happen to you either. Please call me. Well, don't let me be your first call.
Maybe 911.
Maybe, or Tyler.
You're right. He knows exactly what to do.
Yeah, that's funny. Well,
Just be on the lookout.
Yeah, peel your eyes.
Yeah. Especially if you live in Birmingham.
Birmingham is crazy with the cars.
We really are. They
Yeah.
really be wilding out here.
Rowden.
Down south.
Yeah. What a place to be.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you have anything else you want to share?
I don't think I do. I feel like we covered everything.
Is that a wrap on the show?
Is that a wrap on our very first show?
On our first ever episode of Magical Chaotic?
This was such a fun time, guys.
It was so good. Thank you for listening if you listened.
Yeah, our schedule is going to be to post every single Monday.
Every
So you
Monday.
can start your week with a bang and a little magical.
Or if you don't want to listen till Tuesday, you can listen then.
Yeah, you have the whole week. So yeah, we are so thankful for you tuning in. Make sure to, I don't really know how the podcasting works. Like, do you follow?
You can.
And give us a little 5 out of 5 if you don't mind. Only if that's your truth.
And also, no, you can lie.
Yeah, just be dramatic and give us a 5 out of 5.
Pretend like this was the best experience of your entire life.
Yeah. And I don't think we were awkward this episode, but I feel like we'll get more natural as the weeks go on.
Also, it is late
Yeah.
in the evening, and I could go to sleep right now.
Oh, literally, I felt my right eye start sagging.
This eye, if you zoom in, you might have seen it start twitching
Yeah.
a minute ago.
Because we're more like early morning, midday people, so hopefully we'll be able to record on the weekends and maybe record a little bit earlier than like 7 o'clock at night. So yeah, just
anyways.
Yeah.
Well, thank you
follow us on
so
Instagram,
much for listening. Oh, follow us on the gram, YouTube,
and anywhere podcasts are found.
any of those places.
Yay!
And we will see you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's do this again.